Welcome back, Gothic lovers. We're back here in Gothic 1. We made it back to the new camp, and we're just gonna talk to some people today, see what quests we can pick up right here at the bar and in the new camp proper. So, let's see, does Mordrag have anything else to say?
That's not really my problem.
Show me your goods.
Choose something.
Nope. What about you, Smokey? Yeah, finish your cigarette. Well, it's Swampweed, actually.
Well, how's the mine going on?
We've done most of it. Just a few more weeks and we'll have enough.
Okay, what about you?
You're from the free mine, right?
Right. How'd you find that out?
That's not really my problem.
You're very probably right.
I just want to talk to you.
I'm not here to talk.
That's really not my problem.
I'm not.
Okay, not a friendly fellow, is he? What about you, Cypher? Do you have anything else to say?
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
Come on, buddy, finish your drink, talk to me.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Fisk from the old camp is looking for a trade partner.
I'm not interested.
Hang on.
But Sharky might be interested. If you find him, ask him.
Hang on.
Let's talk
Better
about
not go
something
rushing
else
into
instead.
anything.
Okay, what about you, Silas?
How are things?
Great. We trade our homemade rice snaps for ore. Well, the boys carry in enough ore. Where should they spend it if not here?
I want a drink.
You'll have to pay for it.
Rushing into anything.
Okay, what do you have? I'll take the ore, sure. And I will take, 100 arrows now. That's a perfect number for us. Let's sell one of our... damn it, we need to buy something more for us to reach 120. Let's buy... What else can we buy? Yeah, sure, we can buy some lockpicks. You can always use more lockpicks, so we need to add 28 more value, and I think I know exactly how to do that. We're just gonna sell some more teeth or skins, because they're not really useful to us. Okie dokie. Now, this is an interesting visual bug. You can actually see how it's
Go rushing into
raining inside. Not the best graphic mod now that I think about it. Need to look up better graphic mods for Gothic 1.
How's the distillery going?
I can hardly keep up with these guys. That's a good thing.
Okay, so you have nothing new to say. Okie dokie. Now, what about this guy in the corner called Bal Isidro? What do you have to say, Mr. Ball?
You don't look very happy.
I'm not. I need to get rid of a whole pile of weed.
You're here to sell goods from the sect camp?
Yes, but I just can't be bothered.
Some people never learn.
I could sell the weed for you for a consideration, of course.
Forget it. I'm not as drunk as all that. You just go running away with it.
People always
Here you go. Have another drink on me.
Thanks, man. I'll drink to your health.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Think about it. Give me the weed and we'll share the profit.
No, man. I'll manage.
You shouldn't believe
I
everything
wouldn't
you
want to
hear.
be in his shoes, though.
Think about it.
No, man.
I'm not listening.
Show
to
me
all
what you
of it.
Rely
have.
on somebody and you're in
Here.
trouble. That's how it goes.
Okay, so you have nothing else to say. It's a nice rainy day. I wish it would have been a rainy day today as well. It's been another record-breaking heat wave here in Romania, and the streets are literally melting. It's quite scary at this point, to be honest. I would kill for some real-life rain. What about you? Do you have anything to say?
You're from the sect camp, aren't you?
We call it the Brotherhood. I'm Baal Kagan. The sleep will be with you.
What are you doing here?
Originally, I was sent here to convince people to join our Brotherhood, but these barbarians are not interested in spiritual enlightenment. Therefore, I'm restricted to selling swampweed. And that is a popular occupation here. Too popular. I can hardly deliver as much as they want to have.
Why don't they send an extra man here?
Baal Isidro was meant to help me, but he just spends all day in the bar on the lake and trades his weed for rice schnapps. He's addicted to the spirit. I fear I cannot expect any help from him.
Yeah, I have a friend like that. Okay, I could help you, sure.
I could help you sell your weed to the people.
I can only entrust such a large amount of weed to members of the Brotherhood. But you could help me give out gifts. Not everybody has tasted my goods yet. As soon as they've tried the weed, they'll want more, which means I can sell more.
I thought you could hardly manage to do your tasks now.
Baal Isidro will be taken care of soon. I've already sent a message to Kor Kalam.
What's in it for me if I hand out the weed for you?
I can reward you in many different ways. You can get magic spell scrolls from me, bearing the powerful magic of the sleeper. Or I can help you join our community if that's what you want. I have very good contacts to Kor Kalam and Baal Tyon. Both are very close to E. Baryon, our master. I can pay you with plain ore as well if you prefer. 100 nuggets should be enough for your efforts.
Okay, give me the weed. Who do you want me to give it to?
You're sure to find someone who'll take it. Talk to people, but only give one stalk to each person. One more thing. If you let somebody take the weed from you, or if you smoke it yourself, our deal ceases to exist.
Sure. Show me your goods.
As you wish.
Okay. Okay, let's... we're now basically a drug dealer in this game, which is freaking awesome. I mean, how many games actually allow you to do that? Yeah, okay, do you want some swampweed?
Do you want some swampweed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
Okay. Now we're probably gonna do a quick montage about swampweed.
Do you want some swampweed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here.
Okay, that's 2.
Now where are you going?
Where can I go?
To Laris.
I want to see Laris.
I doubt he'll talk to you.
Just you leave that to me.
I won't stop you.
Yeah, okay. So let's do a quick, very quick montage about distributing weed, because that's what we do right now.
You look like you could...
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
You look like you could do with some swampweed. How are things?
Not too bad, but I don't have anything to smoke.
I have swampweed. Do you want some?
Sure. Are you one of the dealers from the sect camp or what?
And we basically are done.
I've shared out the weed.
The first new customers have already been to see me. You've done a good job. What will you have as a reward?
And you wanna you wanna pick the second option because it gives you the most experience, actually.
Tell me to join the Brotherhood.
Your request is modest. I'll help you, so listen to me. Baal Tyon is one of the lower gurus, just like myself. E. Baryon has made him one of his advisors. That has not done him any good. He now thinks he's so important that he'll talk to nobody but his disciples. If you give him this here, it'll loosen his tongue.
Show me your goods.
As you wish.
So one thing you can do to actually make some money in this game, you can buy all the swampweed from traders, and you can sell them in the new camp, because they'll reward you with ore for your efforts. So mathematically, you'll always either turn a profit or break even. You'll always turn a profit if you sell the green novice, and for the rest you'll mostly lose money, but you'll actually get the equivalent in ore, and ore later on you can use to buy better armor and things. Now let's carry on.
What are you guarding?
We make sure none of Lee's or Gomez's people come too close to Lairs.
Yeah, okay.
Where do you want to go?
I want to meet Laris.
Laris is here, but you need a good reason to disturb him.
I want to join your gang.
Many people want to join us. You'll have to make a better offer if you want to pass through this gate.
Mordrag sent me.
Mordrag hasn't been seen here for some time. He's probably changed over to the old camp.
I came here with him.
Mordrag's back? If you meet him, tell him Lares wants to see him.
Mordrag gave me something for Laris.
What is it?
A ring.
Certainly a precious piece. Okay, you can see him.
Okay, let's just save the game. So, FYI, this potion over here, this red potion, is actually a potion that permanently increases your hit points. Now, you can steal it, but Lars will get angry and he will attack you.
I want to join your gang.
Oh, yeah? What have you got to show for yourself, then?
Mordrag sent me. He gave me a ring for you.
A precious piece. It's part of normal procedure here to share your booty with your gang leader. But the fact that he gave you the ring proves that he must think a lot of you. I want you to go to him and tell him something from me. Tell him I want somebody in the sect camp. The Brotherhood is planning something big. I want to know exactly what's going on there.
What else can I do?
Baal Isidro from the sect camp has weed worth at least 400 ore on him. I want you to get it from him. I don't care how you do it. If you have the weed, sell it. Bring me the 400 ore. Then we'll talk again to see if you'll be admitted to the gang.
Where can I learn something?
With me, I can help you to improve your dexterity and strength.
Is that enough for me to join you?
Mordrag has spoken up for you, but you're not ready yet. Do your tasks.
Okay, that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna actually take a chance here, and we're gonna try to steal this potion here. Now it's gonna be tricky because we're definitely gonna aggro Lars, so we wanna target this specific potion.
Get your dirty hands off. If you're looking...
Okay.
Let's see who's winning this time.
Okay, we actually got lucky there. We only took one small hit. Okay, so 145 out of 160. That means we can pretty much eat some more grilled meat, and for the last 10 points we can eat some more blueberries. Now the question is Lars still upset at us?
Ah!
Ooh.
A fight!
So, ooh. This is not good. This is not good at all. So, we need to heal up quickly. So basically the guy up there is mad at us because Lars sort of aggroed him as well. The AI in Gothic 1 is a bit wonky, so sometimes Yep, that's exactly what happens. So I think I'm just gonna edit this part out where I managed to
Put the
dun, 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 dun.
enough.
Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, you've been a bad boy, so I am gonna relieve you of all of your stuff. Now the question is anybody else interested in trying me? Is there no one else? Anyone else? Nope. Good. Exactly how I wanted. Okay. Now, let's move on.
Shh. Hey, you.
Who? Me?
Exactly. Come over here.
What do you want?
You've just arrived, haven't you? I noticed it straight away. There are a lot of things you need to know. I can teach you a few things. Besides, you have to watch who you talk to. Butch, for example. That's the guy over there, next to the campfire. Be aware of him.
What's the matter with Butch?
He has the mean habit of beating up the new ones. So you better avoid meeting him.
What can you teach me?
It depends. What do you want to know?
Okay, so this guy is basically the equivalent of Fingers from the old camp. Now, Butch normally doesn't have anything interesting to say. He's just another small example of COD content. Yeah, he normally would have harassed you.
Hi, who are you?
It's none of your business. I don't like your mug.
Yeah, he just tells you he doesn't like you, and that's the end of the conversation right there. Okay, what about Wolf? Wolf, do you have anything interesting to sell to me?
Do you trade in anything else?
I'll buy a fur.
Specifically arrows. Do you have any new arrows, my boy? You do not. Okay, we can make it without your arrows then. Now up here there's a trainer called Buster, and Buster can actually teach you something really cool.
You don't look very agile. I could help you. I can show you how to control your body. It's the art of acrobatics.
10 skill points for acrobatics. So we don't really have acrobatics yet, but you know what? We'll learn it actually. Why not?
I can show you how to control your body. As soon as you've gained control of your body, you'll be able to jump much further. You'll learn how to roll off and what's the best way to land when falling. But don't forget, you're not immortal. Acrobatics can also be very useful during battle. You'll be able to change the distance between you and your foe very quickly. Good luck!
Okay.
I can show you.
Now, despite the fact that we've already learned the skill, and you can see in the lower right that acrobatics says yes, there is this weird bug where
I can show. You're already better now.
Where he keeps his dialogue option open for you, but nothing else happens. So we just learned acrobatics, so let's test it, shall we? So basically this is the skill, and what it does, it also minimizes fall damage.
Hey, a new face.
Who are you?
I am Gorn, mercenary of the magicians.
What do you have to do as a mercenary of the magicians?
Lee has made a deal with the magicians. He hires the best fighters to be found in the colony, which means us. We take care that the scrapers can mine the ore without being bothered and keep trouble away from the magicians. The magicians make sure we'll get out of here, and we get a small share of the ore as our pay.
Can I stay somewhere here without having to kick somebody out of his hut?
I don't think so. But if that's really what you want to do, go and see Shrike. He's taken the hut right at the front, at the entrance to the cave. It was empty, but it really belonged to us.
Us?
Well, us mercenaries. Mercenaries and rogues live separately here. And none of Laris's gang should be here, on this side of the big hall. It doesn't make much difference, really, but he didn't ask. And you can't let those rogues get away with everything, because then they get real cocky.
What do I have to do to join the new camp?
Before Lee admits you, you'll have to improve your fighting skills. It doesn't matter what weapon you use, but you have to be good. Besides, you should be very experienced with the life here and everything. If you don't want to go to the other camps, you should try to join the rogues before you start as a mercenary. See you later.
So Gordon is one of the best characters in the game. You befriend him later on, and he will be part of your close circle of friends. And you can actually see he's pretty friendly in the beginning. Now let's talk to this guy, Shrike.
How are things?
Get lost!
So you can see he's kind of an asshole. So at this point, the only thing you can do is just beat him up. And that's about it.
Fight's been decided.
And because we're really powerful now, we can win fights in, well, close to instant, really. Because that's how good we are. So we're gonna eat some more meat. Okay, so we have 155 out of 165. More blueberries. So much meat and blueberries.
You won't have much time to be
I'd love to
sorry
actually
for
have
it.
a diet like that in real life. So,
You looking for trouble with me again?
yeah, I am.
Get lost.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, okay. Now let's talk to Gorn again.
Step aside!
Okay, okay.
Shrike has moved to another hut.
Good. Torloff just told me that he wanted to have a word with the guy. See you later.
Okay, let's see what else we can find in this camp. And one alternative to torches is to use light scrolls, which personally I always prefer. I know it can be annoying seeing that little light above your head, but at the same time you don't have to hold a torch in your hand, which is a big plus. Now, we need to talk to Sharky so we can finish this side of the rogue part of the camp. We're just gonna go in a circular pattern. We're gonna start with the rogues and then we're gonna talk to the mercenaries. So you can see there's a culture difference here. The rogues are, well, roguish, each man to himself, but the mercenaries are more tight-knit. They have unity, they have discipline.
Hey, how's it going?
Do you want to buy something?
Okay, Fisk from the old camp is looking for a new trading partner. Yep.
Fisk from the old camp is looking for a new trading partner.
And why are you telling me about it?
I thought you might be interested in earning some ore.
Why not? Tell Fisk he can count on me in the next few days.
Awesome. Okay, let's buy Sharky's stuff real quick. So, nuggets, we're gonna take the lockpicks, sure. And we're gonna sell whatever extra stuff we have. We still have a lot of bows. We need to get rid of those bows now. Do we have anything that's worth 40 value we could sell to him real quick? 40 value, 40 value. Well, yes, I'm gonna sell some tumblers to him. Sure, why not? 500. Perfect. So you can see how there are cultural differences, but the main thing is that the new camp is way more relaxed about rules and regulations. Nobody's asking us for protection money, so from a lot of points of view, it's actually a better place to join. Okay, Senor Blade, do you have anything to say?
You okay?
All's quiet for now.
For now?
If the rogues keep on attacking Gomez's convoys, it won't be long before him and his army come knocking down the gates. And that's not gonna be much fun.
Is there any trouble in this camp?
Man, there's always trouble. The rogues do as they please, and we mercenaries have to shield the mages and defend the camp.
Who calls the shots around here?
We do as the mages say, but usually they don't say nothing. They just hang out by the ore mound and bury their noses in their books. Basically, Lee's in charge. He's our boss.
I want to become a mercenary for the mages.
That's not so hard. If you're prepared to fight for our cause, Lee's bound to take you on. But he only takes people who are good with a sword. Well, are you?
Well...
I thought so. If you're really serious, talk to Gorn. He's trained newcomers before. Maybe you'll be lucky, and he'll take the time to train you.
Do you want some swampweed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on...
Okay, so... The talking to Gorn thing he just referenced. If we talk to Gorn, he won't actually have anything to say on the subject. Gothic 1 had a lot of unused
See you later.
unused dialogue, in the sense that the dialogue is in the game, but you don't actually get anywhere with it, and this is what usually happens when a company runs out of money before they manage to finish a game, and they really needed to put out the game before they went bankrupt. So I can understand that there's some stuff that you don't really use in the game. Now, this is by contrast with Gothic 2, because in Gothic 2, for example, a lot of tidbits and information you can find from NPCs, they actually lead somewhere. An NPC, for example, might say something about a hidden chest somewhere, and you can actually go and find that chest. Now, let's talk to Mr. Torloff. What do you have to say, sir?
Who are you?
I'm Torloff. I was involved in a mutiny as mate of a royal warship. It wasn't such a good idea. The greater part of the crew was on the captain's side. That's how I came to be here.
Well, that was kind of fast, unloading your entire backstory on me.
I'd like to join you.
Lee won't take you on until you get real good. I'm telling you now. And until then, you'd better stay on good terms with Laris and his crowd. You want some advice, boy? Steal something important from the old camp. Or the old mine. As soon as the boys notice that you're against Gomez, you won't have any more trouble here.
And how do I do that?
You need to win their trust, and then you can rip them off.
Yeah, okay. Let's renew our light spell.
I'd like to join you.
Lee won't take... Until then, you want...
Okay, so it's the same dialogue option as before. Okay, what about you, big guy with an axe?
How's it going?
As always, making sure that no one gets too close to the mages and the ore.
What can you tell me about this camp?
Watch out while you're here. There are a lot of cutthroats around in the camp. We have a number of unwritten laws here. 1. Only the mercenaries can enter the mage's zone. 2. You try to get anywhere near the ore mound, you're a dead man. 3. Don't try to get into the bar on the lake. You see, that's the rogues bar, and they don't like new kids like you showing up there.
Who calls the shots around here?
We mercenaries all follow Lee. He's made a deal with the mages. We protect them, they get us out of here.
So the mages are really in charge?
Nope. Nobody's in charge of the camp. We all do.
Okay, we've already explored these kinds of lines of questioning.
Do you know where you're heading?
Where?
You're heading straight for Lee, our leader.
What do I need to do to make you let me see Lee?
Nothing. This isn't the old camp, and Lee isn't Gomez. He doesn't need an army of henchmen to hide behind. He can defend himself. We are only here in case he needs us.
Okay, and do you have anything else to say? No. And again, good way, good approach, storytelling approach to make a noticeable cultural difference between the old camp and the new camp, between Lee and Gomez.
You're the boss of the mercenaries, aren't you?
That's right, boy.
Which task do the mages' mercenaries have?
Very simple. Protect the ore, protect the mages. Sometimes the mages have a special task for one of us.
I'd like to join you.
You have a nerve. Do you honestly think I'll just take anybody who walks in here? You can only become one of us after you've spent a certain time in the camp. I'll observe you.
Yeah, okay. Now, we can actually lockpick this chest over here without any negative consequences. And some arrows, some nice stuff, a good quantity of ore nuggets, and we're actually almost done with the new camp. Well, talking to most NPCs, really.
Stop! Nobody may pass without the password.
Okay, so that's why they call it the password. Badoom. Okay, I'm probably gonna put a womp womp edit right there. Alrighty, so it's 9:14 o'clock. Let's see what other quests we have. This Weed Merchant, Fence for Fisk, Recipe of the Sect. Now there's one more NPCs we haven't talked to yet, and I think his name is Cord, was it? Okay, here's Cord.
I want to improve my handling of one-handed weapons.
Of course. It'll cost you, though. I want 30 ore.
Okay, we don't have the skill points yet. We'll have them soon enough. And you can see there's a small price difference between the new camp and the old camp as well. And the new camp, Scatty asks you for 50 ore, if I recall, and Cord just wants 30. So all in all, the new camp seems like a way better place to join than the old camp. So let's talk to Mr. Isidro, shall we? Face me, Baba.
Some people never learn.
I'll tell you something, you have a problem. Bal Kagan will make sure you'll be replaced.
What? The sleeper have mercy on me. I need to get rid of this stuff.
Think about it. Give me the weed and we'll share the profit.
Oh man, I need to get rid of this stuff. You wouldn't try to make me look like a fool, would you?
I give you my word.
Good. Here's this stuff. You should get at least 400 ore for it. That would be 200 for each of us. I'll be waiting here. Come back as soon as you have the ore.
Do you know who'll take bigger amounts here?
If I knew that, I would have gone myself. I feel much better now that I'm rid of this stuff.
Okay. And now you can basically just... You don't really have to sell it right now, you just can give him the money instantly.
I've sold the weed.
And my 200 ore?
Here it is.
Good. Now I don't give a damn about Bal Kagan anymore. It was a good idea to do business with you.
Show me what you have.
Here.
And I'm just gonna buy the ore back from you because I wanna get rid of some stuff as well. We have some bows we don't really need, and what do we have here? Field bow, sure, and let's get rid of this blade we don't really need. This pipe we can't use. Sulfur, yeah, we don't really need any sulfur, do we? Alrighty. Cypher, do you have anything else to say now that we've spoken to Sharky? Come on, Cypher.
Rely on somebody and
you're in trouble. Same line of dialogue. What about you, Mordrag?
Very clever.
Laris has a message for you.
Tell me about it.
He wants to know what's going on in the sect camp, and he wants you to find out.
I get the feeling this problem will solve itself.
Yeah, I kind of get the same feeling myself. And by that, he's basically telling you, you know what? Gain some trust with the new camp, and we're gonna send you to the sub camp to find out. Now, do we have any quests left here? Actually, just one. We're gonna deliver... yeah, Lars wanted the weed from Bali Sidro, and I'm gonna sell the weed basically off screen because I don't want to bore you with that. We're just gonna deliver the money back to Lars.
I have the 400 ore.
Good. Very good. I believe that should be sufficient now.
Yeah, okay. So basically with just that, we made 1,000 experience points, which is a lot right now for our current level. Now it's 22:38. I think we can enjoy some well-deserved rests, and we have a new home as well. Anything in this chest? No? Empty? Good, 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 good. Now, if this can even be called a bed, this straw bed. Now let's sleep until the morning. Slept well and feel better. Good, good, good. We have anything else to do around here? Oh yeah, let's talk to the last guy over here, the magician called Kronos.
You want to destroy the barrier. How exactly do you plan to do that?
We need major amounts of magic ore. We'll release the entire magic power in a great magic rite to blow up the barrier. Of course, such a big amount of ore attracts a lot of rogues and crooks. That's why we need a man to defend our plan.
I'd like to join you.
If you want to join us, you should see Lee or Laris.
I'd like to become a magician.
We cannot afford to spread our knowledge among our enemies. We will not even consider instructing you unless you prove your loyalty to us.
I want to acquire magic writings.
Okay, what can you sell us? So, I believe I did buy these books the last time, and we should actually read them. Now we have the Words of the Gods, the second and first circle of magic, overview of the new camp, and a couple of rings that we don't really need right now. We don't need a ring of power, and we don't really need the ring of magic either. However, we will need these ice bolts. And healing spell, no, we won't need any healing scrolls. I will take these light scrolls, so it's 440 value. Let's finish up selling our entire weapon arsenal right now, and I think we can sell some wooden spoons too. Skin of an orc dog. We need 15 more value. So something that... Okay, we're gonna sell some pots and pans. Not really sure what a magician will do with pots and pans, but who cares?
I need more magic power.
I can help you to increase your power. Use it wisely.
And he's basically a mana trainer as well. We are really okay on mana right now. You won't really need any more than 20 mana in the beginning, and that's mostly for using some spell scrolls. And later on, when we're gonna become a magician, a real-life magician, our mana will increase a bit. We're most likely gonna wear some rings for that. Alrighty then, so our plan right now, general plan, is to go to the sect camp, because all of the quests we have right now pretty much point us there. The quest we have from whatchamacallit, the recipe of the sect is in the sect camp. We haven't done any quests there, and we need to figure out what they have to offer to us. So the new camp right now seems like the best bet. The old camp kind of sucks. The only reason I joined the old camp is for the armor. So let's do a quick transition and go over to the sect camp, shall we? Alrighty guys, we finally made it to the sect camp, and I think this is gonna be a perfect moment to end the video right here, because we finished up the old camp. So until next time, I want to wish everybody a wonderful day, and if it's one of those nasty days where life kind of beats you down, you know what I mean, I just want to wish you the strength and wisdom to overcome it. And if you want, you can like and subscribe and all that jazz. You can also help support the channel. You can visit my Patreon. I'll put a link in the description. And even if you don't, doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna make this content for free for you guys, because I really love good stories and RPGs, and I want to share them with you guys. So until next time, cheers. Take care of yourselves.